This is question 5 from paper 1 of the AS 2012. Scientists measured the mean amino acid concentration in white wines made from grapes grown organically and white wines made from grapes that were not grown organically. To me, that's a bit of a clunky sentence, but what do we expect from AQA? They are a bit rubbish like that. Anyway, 5.1. Which test could the scientists have used to identify that there are amino acids in white wine? Really, there's very little uplift here from GCSE. Clearly, amino acids, protein, the test is burette solution. Now, burette solution is a solution that you buy as a reagent. It's actually made from copper sulfate and sodium hydroxide. So you could have written that, but it's much easier, much simpler to just write burette. Next part of the question says all amino acids have the same general structure. Figure 4 shows the structure of the amino acid isoleucine. Draw a box around part of the molecule that would be the same in all amino acids. So 55% of students managed to get this right, but I imagine due to the structure of the question that a lot of students missed it out. It's kind of hidden in the body of the writing of the question overall. Next part of the question, 5.3, name the chemical element found in all amino acids that is not found in triglycerides. Well, as soon as you think of amino acids, as soon as you think of protein, you're thinking of nitrogen. And that was the answer. However, if you'd have just written the word N, you wouldn't get it correct. And that's because it says name the chemical element. It wants the name and not the symbol. Only 68% of students got that mark. And again, there's very little uplift there from GCSE. The next part of the question says the students used a statistical test to determine whether there was a significant difference in the amino acid concentration in the two types of wine. They obtained a value for P of 0.04. Name the statistical test the scientists used and give a reason for your answer. Was the difference significant? Give a reason for your answer. Okay, well, this is indicative of questions that will come from AQA now. They don't want you to be able to actually work out the statistical test. That would take too much time for the amount of award it would give. What they do want you to do is be able to choose the statistical test and be able to interpret it. So when we're comparing the difference between means, we use the t-test. Specifically, it's called the student t-test, but the t-test will get you the mark. And we just need to remember that when we're looking for the difference between means, and that's the reason for using the t-test in this case. When it says explanation of the test result, we need to use the words probability and chance in our answer. So we're going to say that because P was 0.04, that is less than 0.05. Remember, 5% is the cutoff that biologists use unless you're told otherwise. 0.05 is the same as 5%. So we're going to say there is less than a 5% probability that our results are due to chance. So the difference is significant. So on questions like this, we just need to use that mantra. If it's less than 5%, we're going to say there's less than 5% probability that the results are due to chance. So the difference between the means is significant, i.e. there is a difference. If the value for P was more than 5 or 0.05, then we would say there is more than 5% probability that the results are due to chance. So the difference is not significant. So my top tip for this question is to just learn that mantra. Don't think about it too much, just learn it. If the value of P is less than 5 or 0.05, then that's what you say. If it's more than 5, then you say the opposite. Don't start mixing the sentence up. Don't say it's not due to chance and start confusing it like that because you'll lose marks. Just stick to the mantra.